right now, as you're seeing this, if you're watching this a day or two after it comes out, um, PAX Unplugged is the 21st through the 23rd of November this year in Philadelphia. So I'll be there all weekend. So I wanted to do something quick and fun. And luckily, on I believe like the 14th or 15th of November, just a few days ago, they released all the nominees for the Game Awards. So how about we go through the nominees and let's vote. Vote with me, and we can talk about it, and then you can leave comments down below whether you agree, disagree, whatever. And we're just gonna go through that. We're just gonna check out the Game Awards, and we're just gonna see what who we can vote for. We'll see how it goes. There we go. So it starts off, and I feel like this is like leading the witness, or not leading the witness, but what's the word? I don't know what the word is. This is like it's this is like the thing everyone cares about. I feel like they shouldn't have this as the first category. It should be the last category you vote for. It should be like the least important to the most important kind of thing. Um, as we're going to go through this, I'm going to comment about the games I've played, games I haven't played, things like that, and see how it goes. As you all know, if you've watched me on stream over on Twitch, I've only played 2 of the 6 games that are on this list. Um, Silk Song and Clair Obscur. I thought the number of games I was going to have played from the Game Awards, from the Game of the Year category, were going to be more. I played a lot of games from this year, but like a lot of the games that I played from this year just aren't up to snuff. I'm looking at you, Monster Hunter Wilds. So I really only have 2 games to choose from this. And like, I usually like to say that if I haven't played at least half the games, I don't have a choice, but I have an idea. I've never played Death Stranding ever. I've seen a lot about and heard a lot about Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I think that's like it's an incredible game, but I don't think it's up to Game of the Year level. I have feelings about Hades, the Hades games in general. I don't really care for them. And Kingdom Come Deliverance, I've not played, and I don't really have any interest in. So it's really like we're picking against my 2 babies, Silk Song and Expedition 33. I just started Expedition 33, and I absolutely love that game. So that is going to get my vote for Game of the Year is Expedition 33. Next, Best Game Direction. Um, again, I've not played any except for Claire Obscure. Um, and I'm gonna have to go with it. I'm gonna have to go with it. I have to pick it. Best Narrative. Again, the only one I've done was Expedition 33. I should skip these, but I'm not going to. Art Direction. Again, we got Silk Song and Clair Obscure, and I had a feeling that this was gonna happen, that I was gonna end up having to pick and choose. And again, and this is how I think this is going to go. I think Expedition 33 is going to sweep this list, but the art style and art direction in Expedition 33 is just like I love the art in Silk Song, and what Team Cherry did with Silk Song is fantastic. But I just, oh man, I'm only 12 hours into Expedition 33, and I'm gawking over it the whole time. Next, we got Best Score and Music. That has to go to Clair Obscure. Again, I feel like I've talked about how good the music is while live on stream. It's so incredible, guys. This is gonna be the Expedition 33 Best Audio Design. I'm just gonna have to give it to Expedition 33. Now best performance. This is the best part, and this is where I think I'm here like not leading the witness too much. That I think Expedition 33 is going to walk away with all of the wins because we got Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, and Jennifer English, 3 Expedition 33 actors and actresses, and then we got Erika Ishii, Kanatsu Kanatsu Kato, and Troy Baker. Like, I've not played these 3 games. I've only played games from these 3. Um, I've only really just got to Ben Starr's uh parts. And like, look, I love Charlie Cox. I love Charlie Cox. I think he's an amazing actor. I think he's an amazing voice actor. But he is a Hollywood actor. And so I'm hard pressed to like want to vote for him as best performance for a voiceover game for a video game. Not that he doesn't deserve it, but I feel like we need to give the love to the primarily voice actors and non-Hollywood actors for some of these roles. Like it's just I don't want to take it away from him. I think he did a fantastic job, but I feel like we need to give the love to someone who's more known for in the voice space and mocap space of video gaming. That being told, I'm gonna have to go with Ben Starr. I think Ben Starr is like I don't want to actually like what's the word? I don't want to have my personal opinions of people like sway my vote. I think Ben Starr's an awesome voice actor. He's done a lot of great stuff. He's Dorian in Date Everything. He was I don't even remember the main character from Final Fantasy 16. Um I can't remember what else he has. I don't really know much about Jennifer English. Maybe we should look her up real quick. She was Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, that's really that's really all I got from her, and I believe she was Mayel in Expedition 33. Let me just double check that. Yeah, she's Mayel in Expedition 33, which she's doing a great job. Um, but I'm gonna have to give it to my boy Ben Star. I'm gonna have to give it to my boy Ben Star. Innovation and accessibility. Um, I don't play with accessibility in games well enough to know. I know Doom the Dark Ages had a lot of options, but I don't think I can properly vote on this because I don't know. That is it's just the unfortunate truth. I don't mess around with these features too much. I've played South of Midnight, I played Doom the Dark Ages, but I don't know too well all of the different accessibility options that they had in these games because I don't mess with them. So and it's I guess you could say it's a point of privilege. I don't need to mess with them. I don't need to move them around. So I personally don't think I can properly vote on this one. Games for Impact, South of Midnight, Wonder Stop, Last Records, Bloom and Rage, and Despolate and Consume Me. Um, Thought provoking game for pro social meaning or messages. I this is another one that's I would like if I'm gonna vote for South of Midnight, it's just on the fact that I played South of Midnight and not really because I think it has the best impact. It does have a really good story and a very meaningful story and message on it, but I don't know the rest of these games, so I don't want to do a default vote. I don't want to do a default vote. Best ongoing. I don't play any of these games. I know Rivals is doing great. I believe the Helldivers controversy was this year, right? Maybe. Um, I've tried Fortnite a little bit. I've done No Man's Sky a little bit, and I haven't touched 14. Again, this is another one that like I just don't have the knowledge. I don't have it. Best community support. Now this is something that like I do feel I can vote for because of like what the word of mouth and how things are going. I think Helldivers do is too and good, especially since the PlayStation controversy. I know Final Fantasy 14 is getting constant good updates. I know Baldur's Gate still to this day. It's been out what 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. I think it's 3 years almost, at least two. It's still getting consistent and solid updates and content and things like that. I'm gonna go with Baldur's Gate on this one. Indie game, best indie game: Absalom, Bollocks Pit, Blueprints, Expedition 33, Hades, Silk Song. I want to give it to Silk Song, but again, I gave Game of the Year to Expedition 33. I have to give best indie game to Expedition 33. Like it's just an incredible game. Like I feel so bad for Team Cherry because they're going to get snubbed because of this game. I like they deserve it. I think Hollow Knight Silk Song deserves all of these awards, but Expedition 33 deserves it just a little bit more. Best debut indie game, and it's going to Expedition 33. I hear a lot of good about Dispatch. I hear a lot of good about Blueprints, but this is just yeah. It's again, I Expedition 33 is going to just smoke everything. I don't play mobile games, so I can't vote. I can't vote on that one. Best AR VR. Again, I don't have AR VR. I don't play those. The Midnight Walk is a game I was really interested in, but I don't think I can play it because I don't have VR. So we're gonna have to skip this one as well. Best action game. Okay, I can maybe get a little bit into this. Battlefield 6. I've seen people play it. I've seen how it is. Doom: The Dark Ages. I played. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. I haven't. Ninja Gaiden. I haven't. Hades 2. I haven't. In my opinion, I wouldn't put Hades into that category just because I'm not a fan of the Hades games. I love roguelites, but just the way Hades works, just wasn't a fan of Hades 1, so I can't really vote for that one. I think Battlefield 6 is a good game, but for me, a game that is only playable based on the capabilities of, I guess, its server base, I don't think deserves a title for best of in a best action game because it's not a game you can always play. So I'm unfortunately I have to take away the Battlefield 6 on that one. Um these two I have not played. So it's again this is like a default vote thing that I'm just going to have to take away. I can't do this vote. Can't do it. Best action adventure game for me, um having had played Ghost of Tsushima, having had played previous Haze-like games, and having had like seen and heard some of Death Stranding, I don't know too much about it. Like I feel comfortable saying that I'm not doing a default vote on this, and I would probably still vote Silk Song as best in this category. Best RPG. Ha ha ha. No, it's Clair Obscur. It's not Monster Hunter. I went to the Monster Hunter Facebook page and laughed in their face when they announced that. I laughed in their face. I don't play fighting games. I unfortunately can't do it. I will say I don't think Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection should be in this because it's just a bunch of remasters. I don't think that should be part of the best fighting game genre. It should be new games. Capcom Fighting Collection shouldn't be on there. So it should be 2XKO, Fatal Fury, and Virtual Fighter. Those are the three that it should be on. I don't have a say in them. I don't do fighting games. Best family game: Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Voyagers, Lego Party, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction. Not having had played these, but knowing enough about each of them, I feel like when it comes to the idea of family, best appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform, I feel like based on the story that it would tell and the kind of game it is and the co-op nature of it, like I know a lot of families like the competitive nature, and like I feel like we'd have to go with Split Fiction because if we're thinking a family game, we're thinking a good story, a story that has a meaning to it, but also the ability to play with somebody else in the family. So I would take out Donkey Kong Bonanza just because of it's a single player game. Lego Party and Lego Voyagers I hear aren't. I think Voyagers I heard it was I don't know, maybe a little bit frustrating, but like I don't really know much about them. It's really only these three, and I would have to go because these are competitive. And when I'm thinking family and best family game and a game I would want to play with my family, as much as I love the competitive nature, I would have to go with something with a good story and a good meaning. Best sim or strategy game: Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's, Tempest Rising, The Altars, Two Point Museum. I um I don't have enough of a a playtime in this genre. I love sim strategy games. You guys know I love City Skylines. I love other I like Timberborn. I have Jurassic World Evolution 2. Um I've never really played the sim games. I remember the Altars. I never got it and I forgot that it was considered like sim and strategy. Um, the fact that this is in sim and strategy, the fact that they combine sim and strategy into one is actually the weird thing to me. That's more weird about that than this being in this category. But unfortunately, again, this is a category I can't vote on. Sports and racing, it would end up being a default vote for Mario Kart World, even though I haven't even played it, and I hear that that's like I hear Sonic is better than that, but I don't do a lot of sports games. Default vote, I can't do that. Best multiplayer game: Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Ring, Peak, and Split Fiction. The only game I have on this is Peak. I am not I'm not an extraction shooter game, although I do want to give our creators a shot. I'm not that big on extraction shooter. I am not that big on first person shooters in general and competitive first person, even though I have played them in the past. So I probably wouldn't pick Battlefield even if I had played it. Elden Ring Night Ring would potentially be in that level, and so would Split Fiction. I would probably be a little bit more in line to say Split Fiction had I played it and had I know the full thing. But I think Peak mostly because of the indie nature and Aggro Crab making this and the amount of content updates and support it's getting, as well as how each week is a new seed. I think that lends better to more experiences when it comes to multiplayer. So that one, even though it's the only game I played, it's not a default vote. I can actually talk about it. Best adaptation, the mind. Oh God, movie and TV show. Um, I haven't seen any of these. I haven't seen any of them, so I'm not going to be able to talk on that. Most anticipated game for me, it's going to have to be Resident Evil Requiem. I'm not even going to go through the rest. I think it's silly to have a most anticipated in a game awards type of thing because although these games should be coming out next year, they might not. I think that's a weird call. All right, content creator of the year. I don't know who that is. I don't really like him. He's fine, but I don't really like him. Um, I can't vote for any of these people because I don't really know them. Um, let's see, best esports game. Okay, I mean, I could. I got a little bit to say. Personally, Dota 2, that's been out for many, many years. For that to be included in esports but not be included in ongoing is weird. Counter Strike 2. Again, all of these games aren't new. And that's the weird like it's not from this year, but it's like there are ongoing games. It's like they didn't release this year. That I wouldn't be able to like honestly my go-to would probably end up being Marvel Rivals if I were to be able to vote on a best esports game. And the esports community in Marvel Rivals is getting bigger, but because it came out this year, I guess they can't really include it or there's not as big of a community as of right now. It's just these ones and I just I watch people play Valorant and I just don't really know what's going on. Um Same with the either of these two, they're basically the same. And personally, I will not vote for a mobile game. Esports athlete, I don't really follow esports, so I can't vote on that. Esports team again, gotta skip that. I can't vote on that. Come on, next, next, next. Okay, let's just click all categories. Um, oh, previous. Oh, esports team, and that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. So let's go through what we voted for. Let's see if it's so. Expedition 33 takes Game of the Year. Expedition 33 takes Game Direction. Expedition 33 takes Narrative, and Art Direction, and Score, and Audio Design, and Performance. Unfortunately, yeah. I think this is a good list. I think this is a good list. I think what I voted for is good. If you guys have any comments on what I voted for, please leave them down below. Let's talk about it. What would you vote for in some of these features that I didn't vote on? Like I said, that I can't really put a vote for innovation, for games, for impact, for ongoing because they're not things that like I don't really have a lot of experience in a lot of the games for the impact. I don't play many of the ongoings. Like I don't play mobile games. I don't play VR. Like all of the things I didn't vote for are things that like I can't give a vote to. I can't give a proper known vote to. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know what you guys think of these choices. Let me know who you're gonna vote for the Game Awards. Are you gonna watch the Game Awards? Are you gonna pay attention? And we'll have a video about the Game Awards when they air. I believe it's December something when they air. Um, does it say when the Game Awards are? Come on, website. Because of Cloudflare, this is all just running super slow. December 11th. So actually, they are the day before my cookie stream. So, maybe we'll be able to talk about them a little bit during Cookie Stream, but I'll try to put together a vlog. There won't be a vlog after Cookie Stream, so it'll be the week after. It'll be the 19th is when I'll put together my reaction to the Game Awards video. Um, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please leave comments down below on your thoughts and feelings about the games nominated in the Game Awards. Did any game get snubbed? Did any game that you feel deserved to be in any of these categories not make it? Or do you think a game that did make it doesn't deserve it? I'm going to personally say I don't think Doom Eternal should have been up there. Or not Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages. Um, and like, what games have you played on these lists that you can vote for, and what games do you think I made the wrong choice on? Stuff like that. Leave all those comments down below. If you liked the video, hit the like button so the algorithm knows that people like you will like me too. Subscribe to the channel so you get updates and notifications when I go to live and post new videos. And leave comments down below like I already said. Make sure to ring that bell. Also check me out live here on YouTube and on Twitch Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, where I live stream. Currently it's Expedition 33, but whatever the hell I feel like playing. And check out the other videos I make on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. If you are watching this the day this airs and you are going to PAX Unplugged, say hi. Say hi. That's all. And we can chat for a bit. I don't have any meetings on Saturday, so I'll be pretty available all week or all day. So yeah, come say hi and hang out for a bit. I'll be there pretty much all day. Because I think I'm gonna actually stay for the Acquisitions Incorporated thing at the end of the day at 8 o'clock. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Please do me a huge favor. Like the video, or not, I already did all that. Be careful, be safe, don't do anything I would do. Always have your loved ones. And of course, I always be sure to place my socks.